Genesis 22 verse 8. Genesis 22 verse 8. My Bible says, and Abraham said, my son, God will provide for himself. God will provide himself a lamb for a burnt offering. So they went both of them together. The God who provided for himself a burnt offering can provide for you also.
Yes, sir.
The man called Abraham, the wonderful friend of God, had been asked by God to go and sacrifice his beloved son Isaac as a burnt offering. He bundled Isaac, put him on the altar to sacrifice unto the Lord. And the Lord provided a lamb instantly. But I love the faith of the man called Abraham. When they were going and Isaac asked, we have every provision, but where is the lamb? What are we going to use? He said, God will provide for himself a lamb. That means through the eyes of faith, Abraham saw the lamb. He did not see Isaac being sacrificed, as it were, because Isaac was not a sacrificial lamb. He said, God will provide. Ever said, God will provide. In the language of faith, God will provide. It's a language of faith. I have a need to pay children's school fees, God will provide. I have a need to pay my house rent, God will provide. I have a need in my life, God will provide. God will provide. God will provide. That word of faith, that statement of faith, God will provide. Do you know something? God will respond. Even though God had ordained that he was going to give, he was going to get a lamb for himself, it was the faith of Father Abraham that triggered God. I don't know whether you are getting my understanding, getting my explanation.
Yes, sir.
I want to deduce that if Abraham had not said God will provide, maybe God wouldn't have provided. Maybe God wouldn't have provided. Maybe God wouldn't have provided. Maybe Isaac would have been killed. Isaac would have been slaughtered. But a man of faith said, God will provide. When somebody asks you, do you have this? Your response should be, my God will provide.
My God will provide.
My God will provide.
My God will provide.
Do you have money to marry? My God will provide. My God will provide.
My God will provide. Hallelujah. My God will provide. Hallelujah.
My God will provide.
My God will provide.
I'm going for my masters.
My God will provide.
My God will provide. My God will provide. Let me ask you, what do you want from the Lord that you are trusting Him to provide for you?
Cause of God, yeah.
What is it?
God will provide.
Is it a child that you're looking for?
God will provide.
Is it a promotion you need?
God will provide.
Is it admission you're looking for?
God will provide.
Whatever you are looking for. See, whatever you are looking for. You see, whatever you are looking for, God is well able. Say, my God is a God of provisions.
My God is a God of
And you see, man may not have the provisions, but God will have the provisions. I say, God will have the what? Provisions in the name of Jesus Christ.